Hello everyone, my name's Lloyd Smith. I'm the Sales and Marketing Manager for Cabana Garden Rooms. Welcome to our first vlog. This, we hope, will become a semi-regular update via our YouTube channel and to share across social media. So if you pick up any hints, tips or anything from this, please like, subscribe, share with your friends and let us know in the comments if there's anything you would like us to discuss or talk about. So, garden rooms. What are garden rooms? In this ever-changing world of working from home, COVID, I know it's the C word that no one wants to hear anymore. Sure, it used to be something else. Um, People are finding themselves with different problems which need solving. And a lot of those problems come down to space and where you're going to find that space in order to work from home, put the kids somewhere, train in terms of a gym or personal training, even setting up a salon to, again, okay, work from home, but start your own business and not have to commute. The price of houses, they're going up, the average price, the mortgage rates aren't the most favourable at the moment for first time buyers or indeed people trying to move up the property ladder. Some of you may love your home and you finally got it the way you want, but during lockdown, things got a little bit heated and there's another baby on the way, which I'm sure we've all seen. So the point here is, where do garden rooms come into this? Is there just a blanket term that people are going, I've got a shed in the garden? Well, yeah, you can have a shed in the garden. And after a couple of years, it will be cold, damp, possibly mouldy, possibly need replacing. You've looked after it. Great. You'll get 5 years out of it. But it's not added any value to your property. You've spent a lot of money getting it there and it's gone to ruins, which is normally what happens with a shed. So then you have a look at summer houses. Okay, we've got 10 years on a summer house. Great, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit more sturdy, and it's been installed by, a trained carpenter or whoever else. So where's the step up from that? Well, that's where garden rooms, garden buildings come into things. We're not definitely, but a garden room, how we understand it, isn't comparative to a shed. It's comparative to an extension. These are classed as temporary structures. They are installed on either a concrete base, a ground screw base, a pad base, whatever it may be for the specific project, which is looked at as on a case-by-case basis. But a garden room, like we say, is comparable to an extension of your home, except an extension normally requires planning permission. Whereas a garden room, if it's designed properly and it's well thought out and the council aren't difficult, or you're not in a area of outstanding natural beauty that you need to consider, 9 times out of 10, probably 9.5 times out of 10, a garden room can be built under permitted development guidelines. No planning applications are required, and it gives you the space, the value, because it's a 25 to 30 year guarantee on some of the items. We offer a 10-year guarantee on our construction works. But actually, if you were to go down and use a composite clad, apply back membrane for the roof, all of these things that we'll discuss as the vlog goes forward, actually, you've got a building which, quite frankly, is going to outlast some of the prefabricated concrete buildings that were put up, after the war. So, a garden room, think of it as an extension. Think about it as adding value to your property. And I can say that because my background is a estate agency. And that leads me quite nicely into who we are. I mentioned Terry before. He's our director, finance guru, property developer. We've then got our construction guru, Tim, who works on multi-million pound properties in the Cotswolds, essentially big garden rooms, wooden frame, timber frame, steel structures, specialist glass that you tap and it changes colour and it's all magical for clients who have a lot of money. he's building second holiday fabulous homes, and that's why he's our guru. If there's a problem, we go to Tim. We have a legal partner who's a solicitor of over 30 years. If there's ever anything that we need to question in the contract that protects our clients, as well as ourselves, as well as the manufacturer, as well as anything that goes into it, we're not just copy and pasting a stock document off the internet, which I've seen before. I have seen it done. We've got a design expert, Simon. He creates pretty much all of our designs. Now, I've got two screens on the go here, so you're going to see a little bit at the side of my face. Simon is the man that when you go through the process with us and we say, this is what we like, this is what we want to look at, he is the one that will make it come to life in 3D. He's got a university degree in games design and making things within a 3D environment, which is why our CAD designs take a little bit longer, but they look absolutely fantastic because they're not just a structure which is going to look like this. It's made to scale. It's made with the light. It's made to specification. It's made to measure. So if I take you over and have a look at a couple of pictures here, this is a project we worked on in Ascot. It's due for completion the first week of January. And this, again, will be another subject of supply chain delays, COVID, the Ever Given, and just the construction industry in general. So this is a 7 by 5 meter garden room, fully clad in a redwood composite wood grain cladding. And if I show you the other pictures, this is what it would have looked like on the inside. So there's a 3 by 4 meter office space here. Our client does a lot of work with gemstones and stuff like that. So we almost wanted an art gallery feel, hence why we've gone for a track lighting system as opposed to the traditional downlighting system that we normally work with. So this way, she'll be able to put her arts and her gems on the back wall and point the lighting down at them as you would see in an art gallery or something like that. So moving on quite swiftly, we have got just some images of the build as it went through. So this was the original space. This isn't concrete, so don't worry. These are our ground screw foundation. Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail about those in this video. That will be for another video as we go through. As you can see here, this is what the start of your base will look like. The material is a SIPS panel. Again, we'll leave that for another video. This is just a foam filler that we put in the middle. It's an expanding foam because the whole way round is insulated. The benefit to our SIPS panel system is the fact that there are no cold spots like you would find typically in a timber frame or a steel frame structure that's been put up and then the insulation put on top of that. Again, a bit too technical for this video. These are our insulated splines. They go on to the expanding foam and the expanding glue. This is what removes any chance of cold spots, so it's thermally sound throughout the building. Just going through a few shots of the construction going together. The actual building itself only takes a couple of days to put up. I think this was up in a total of 2 or 3, and that was done by 2 chaps. And as you can see, they make sure it's a clean site as well. This was battened down for the winter. We had a delay in cladding delivery. Again, we'll talk about supply issues. But then they moved on to the interiors. The glass is on site, it's just not in yet. And as you can see, it's being plasterboarded out. And then eventually when it was done, the glass is now in. We've got the glass doorway to finish. And I will update some pictures as we go through. And it's ready for the second fix electrics. The LVT click flooring, which we absolutely love. Again, save that for another video. And it's fully plastered, fully painted, skirting boards and everything. So that is one of the projects that is due for completion, and we will make a big fuss about it in the next couple of videos in the new year. So this is our other job, which is just having the finishing touches on it. Our client had a separate company in to lay some porcelain tiles, so we had to stop work just while that was happening. because it had a concrete base that needed to set and everything like that. So here we've got all of the electrics in, as you can see the fuse boxes down there. Our final tasks here are to obviously give it a nice clean, remove any materials on the inside and give the floor a nice sweep. But that, I would say, is about 99% of the way there. And this was completed had we not had a few issues, one of which was a van was broken into, so don't leave your tools in your van overnight. This was completed in about 3 weeks. Again, cladding delays, shipping bits and bobs that we couldn't control, but we still managed to get this through in about 3 weeks. We've now got a day left to go, but it's usable. The client is in there. I think all of this has been cleared up since. So this is the sort of projects we're talking about. This is a 4.27 by 2.6 meter garden room, and it's going to be used as a home office. And I think, as you can see with the plug here, they're going to put a telly on the wall, a nice little 2-seater sofa as well, so they can enjoy television outside in the garden. This project, with everything included, came to around about, I think, £28,000, including VAT. And in terms of the value or add to the property, I haven't been down there to value it myself, but I would like to think somewhere in the region of £40,000 to £50,000 extra for the property based on the location of where it is inside the M25. So it's an investment. You know, they've made money on this already, and this is a big message that we'll put through as we go on with the vlogs. Now, I know I've rambled on. I was hoping I'd keep these to about sort of 5 minutes or so, but as this is the first one, I hope you can see sort of the extension of what we're doing. And if there's any other information that you would like to see, head over to our website, www.cabanagardenrooms.co.uk, and check out the bits and bobs on there, specifications, planning, FAQs, and such. You've also got what the concepts of what yours could be, and you've got the range itself. If one of the range designs doesn't take your fancy, we can build things bespoke. If you've got a difficult area to work with, an odd shape, let us know, and our design team can put their heads together and work their magic. But for now, thank you very much for watching what is the first vlog, a little bit pieced together, just so I can give you the information that you need to know. But going forward, it will be short, sharp, snap points regarding materials and various other bits and bobs that we can talk to you about. So thank you very much for joining me. I look forward to the next video. Take care.